Well, hello, my friend. Welcome to Breakfast with Sergio. This is episode number 186, and today I'm going to talk about how to deal with trolls, critics, and haters in your Instagram, Facebook, or anywhere in your social media. Well, hello, my friend. Welcome back to Breakfast with Sergio. I'm super happy to be here with you. Quick episode today. I don't have any breakfast, just my cup of tea, which I'm drinking right now. And my friend, really quickly, I want to talk to you about how in the world do you deal with trolls, critics, and haters in social media? Because it happens, and I've seen sometimes artists who say, Sergio, I don't want to put myself out there because I get people that just come and spread negativity in my post, and I don't know what to do. And so that happens, that totally happens. It has happened to me in many occasions. The truth is that the more you put yourself out there, the more you are exposed to those people, right, who come in and want to spread their negativity into your own post, in the comments of your own art or projects, whatever you are sharing. You have all this intention, and then all of a sudden now you are being commented on things that, like, whoa, come on, that's not what this is about. So how to deal with that? And particularly, for example, for me, I have experiences in the way that, as I share more about this breakfast with Sergio, and as I share my opinions, the more opinions you share with the world, well, the more you also open yourself for criticism, you open yourself for interpretation. And particularly I hate, when somebody just looks at the title of my video and assumes what the video is about, and then they very quickly make a comment that has nothing to do with the video, has nothing to do with what I talk about, but they just read the title and they assume, that they know what they're talking about. And oftentimes they didn't even check the video or didn't even check the whole video. But there are three types of people that do these things. There's a troll. A troll is a person that in the internet, in social media particularly, go in the comments and start, kind of a fight or conversation that just goes on and on with other people inside your post. Maybe with you, or maybe with other, people that are also commenting on your post. And they come in and they, you might see them often coming in over and over. And those are trolls, right? Sometimes they have bad intentions. Sometimes they're just there to make noise. They make attention to themselves. Sometimes they comment on things that have nothing to do with what you posted. But anyway, they are there, right? So those are trolls. Then you have the critics. The critics are those who come in and criticize, right? They're great at criticizing. They love to show up in other people's posts and criticize left and right, the good and the bad and the ugly. And they're really quick at finding your mistakes and finding your what's not right, what they think, how the thing should be, and very quickly criticizing, right? Now there is a good thing about critics too. There are also people that come and do constructive criticism, and that is great. That is awesome. I think we all need some more of that. For example, in my case, I do a lot of quotes. I've been doing in my Instagram recently, and once in a while, again, English is my second language, once in a while, I make a mistake with my grammar. And I love when somebody, with all the love and respect, they comes and says, hey, Sergio, I think you meant to say this word, or I think you meant to do this. And I really appreciate that, right? I really appreciate that, because I noticed it and I said, thank you so much. Then I go and I fix it and then I repost it, right? So that is a constructive criticism, right? Now, there are other people who have come, for example, to watch one of my videos and say, hey, Sergio, I don't understand your accent. That is a critic who is just criticizing something that really has no constructive criticism, right? Or I started watching a video, I hated your accent, so I started watching. It's like, why did you tell me this, right? So there are those people who do that, right? Who they don't provide any value to the world, but they're great at criticizing what everybody else is doing. So you have those. Then you have also the haters, right? People who just plainly hate what you're doing, just plainly love to go on social media and hate other people and put poop emojis in social media. They don't like your art, or they say you should go back to art school, or your art sucks, or you have those. We all have seen them. I have seen them. I have dealt with them. So how do you deal with those things? Should you worry about them when you post? Should you like restrain yourself because you're maybe criticizing some way, form, or fashion? Well, I think it's only natural that for any one of us, when you post something and you get some of this negativity, that you overthink it, that you start thinking about, oh, maybe there's something wrong. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this video because I have an accent. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that because of this. Maybe I shouldn't make any other quote because what if I make another mistake? What ifs, right? So it's very easy sometimes to get caught in that game. Or what sometimes ends up happening, somebody puts a negative comment in your post, and then you go and you engage with that person, and then becomes a back and forth that is not going to lead anywhere because you cannot convince anybody on the comments about anything. So it just becomes a never-ending kind of back and forth of ideas, or sometimes it just can escalate to even more than that. So how do you deal with that in a kind of nice professional manner? Well, here's what I think. This is what I believe. Trolls, you'll always find them. They come and go. Sometimes they may come and go. And you can always monitor. You should always monitor your comments, right? If there's any comment that you feel that is just not contributing in any way to the discussion, that is out of line, a comment that is just creating negativity and is just creating just kind of bad vibes and interaction, you know what? You can always swipe in this. When you swipe, and there's a button that says delete. Don't be afraid to swipe and delete. Swipe and delete. I love swipe and delete. Swipe and delete is one of the greatest things that you can find on your Instagram comments. Swipe and delete. Don't overthink it. Don't think like, oh, this guy. Just swipe and delete and move on. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Now, critics, I think critics, again, depends what they're criticizing. If it's constructive criticism, I think we all need that. I think it's helpful. I think it's great. It's wonderful. People are entitled to share their opinions, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, it's your post and it's your wall, and you do what you want. You accept what you want, and whatever you don't want to accept, you just swipe and delete. Swipe and delete. That could be one of your best friends in the next few days. Swipe and delete. Why? Because it's your post. It's your wall, right? If they don't like it, they can go and do that in other people's, but it's yours, you swipe and delete. Now, you have the haters, right? The haters, or those who come in and just playfully, they hate what you're doing, and I have some of those. Some of them have watched Breakfast with Sergio, and they have sent me hateful comments on the way I look, on the way things I say. One of my favorite ones recently, somebody who came and said, hey, Sergio, you need to spend more in your props, like if this is a prop. This is actually like a sunroom in my kitchen. My house is right there, and yeah, this is real tea, right? It drips. And my breakfast is usually real breakfast, right? I don't have anything here with me, but there are no props. I actually eat my breakfast after each episode. But anyway, when you get some of those, again, you don't have to overthink it. Don't get discouraged. Don't stop posting because you're gonna get those people. There's another option. If you don't want to swipe and delete because they're gonna show up again, there's another feature that's called block. You can block any follower on Instagram or any user from them seeing your post anytime, anywhere in the future. So you just go to any of those haters, you click on their account really fast, and then you click on the little corner on Instagram and you say block. When you block that person will not see any of your posts again. You will never see from that person again. So they cannot even find you on Instagram anymore because you have blocked that person. And you can always unblock them if you change your mind later. But that's how you can deal with that kinds of people. Don't overthink it. Don't engage in ugly conversations. And then the other things here that I think about is like when some of those people come and comment like that, first thing I say, well, thank you, because your post is going to help my artwork, my post, actually your comment is going to help my post reach more people because it counts as interaction. So thank you, but goodbye, swipe, delete, if it's not contributing in any way to the community that I'm trying to build. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, my friend. Please share it with your friends because there's a lot of trolls, critics, and haters out there just spreading negativity, and we don't, if that's not you, if that's not what you want, again, it's your wall, it's your profile, you do what you wish, and spread the word, swipe and delete. It's a great way to do that, and with that negativity in your community that you're trying to build. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you later. Goodbye.